How will the Sultan of Brunei's daughter reunite with her mother? The Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, is a figure of immense wealth and power who has ruled for an extensive period. He is also a father to 12 children, including his youngest daughter, Ameerah, who is currently 16 years old. Recently, there has been significant interest in Ameerah's life, with many questioning her whereabouts and her reunion with her mother. How will their reunion be possible? And why have they not been in contact? Stay tuned for this compelling tale of the life of Princess Ameerah of Brunei, and be sure to subscribe for more updates. Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei, has been in power for an astonishing 56 years, making him one of the longest reigning monarchs globally. With an estimated net worth of around $30 billion, he and his family reside in the sprawling Istana Nurul Iman Palace, boasting over 1,700 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and 5 swimming pools. While this may seem like a life of luxury, not all members of the Sultan's family share the same sentiment, particularly his ex-wives. The Sultan has been married thrice, his first wife, Queen Saleha, being his partner for over 5 decades, and together they raised 6 children. Their son, Crown Prince Al-Muhtadi Billah Bolkiah, is heir to the throne. His following marriage was to Miriam Abdulaziz, who gave birth to 4 children. He divorced his second wife after 21 years of marriage, leaving her in difficult circumstances. The princess's mother, Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim, was his third wife. She was a news reporter at TV3. In 2005, she met and interviewed the Sultan of Brunei. When the two met, there was a connection between the two of them. The feelings were so strong that the king wanted to marry her. However, there were 2 problems. Azrinaz wasn't a royal, and she was also 32 years younger than him. However, the Sultan did not care. It wouldn't be the first time he ignored customs. He fell in love with this woman and would marry her no matter what. A private wedding ceremony was therefore held, which contrasted bluntly with previous lavish royal events. Following their marriage, the Sultan contemplated giving her the title of queen, but the Sultan's first wife didn't want this. She did not want a rival to her power, and certainly not a beautiful young queen. She wasn't the only one that rejected this. The entire aristocracy of Brunei quietly rejected Sultan's wish, and these nobles were allegedly under the influence of Queen Anal Salehi, the Sultan's first wife. And so, the battle for supremacy began. Palace politics were in full flow, and Azrinaz was defenseless. To alleviate the situation, the Sultan eventually changed his mind on giving Azrinaz the title of queen. Instead, he named her his princess consort. But in reality, he still hadn't forgotten the matter, and when Azrinaz gave birth to Prince Abdul Wakil and Princess Ameerah, the Sultan reconsidered giving her the title of queen. The aristocracy of Brunei increased pressure on the monarch and did everything in their power to prevent this from happening in support to his first wife, Queen Saleha. Soon, there were rumors against Azrinaz. These rumors claimed Azrinaz was having an affair with palace guards. As the rumors spread, the Sultan chose not to give her the title of queen, and things got worse. Love between the Sultan and Azrinaz turned sour. In 2010, the Sultan quietly divorced his third wife after 5 years of marriage. State television and radio announced the divorce, and that all her royal titles have been revoked. The Sultan stripped her of her titles, possessions, and monthly allowance. They said the divorce was settled based on special reasons, but no other details were provided. She was forced to leave the opulent palace and start anew in Malaysia. Unfortunately, that new life didn't include her son and daughter. Azrinaz tragically had to leave her children behind as the Sultan retained custody of their 2 children, Prince Abdul Wakil and Princess Ameerah, who were merely 4 and 2 years old at the time of their separation from their mother. Princess Ameerah was raised by the queen. The princess and her brother, who is now 6th in line to the throne, grew up distant from their mother with a completely inexistent contact. Despite her struggles, Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim has since remarried and had 2 more children, leading a seemingly content life. However, the pain of being separated from her older children continues to haunt her, especially on occasions when she cannot be with them. Through her hardship, Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim finds comfort in knowing that her children have inherited royal titles and will never lack for anything. Princess Ameerah, like her siblings, enjoys a life of privilege, surrounded by caregivers and opportunities. However, the absence of a mother's love weighs heavily on Ameerah, underscoring the bittersweet reality of her circumstances. It's hard to know what will happen to 16-year-old Princess Ameerah. She's good at math and won a big award for it in 2023. She might choose to study science or try something else she's interested in. Other daughters of the Sultan, like Princess Priscilla, are also talented. Princess Priscilla is great at sports and even leads the Brunei national netball team. She also finished her master's degree in business administration in 2015. So there is optimism that Princess Ameerah will emulate her siblings and assume a significant role in Brunei after completing her education. In reality, the ambitious princess has refused to wait till she completes her education before taking part in the affairs of the state. Despite being 16 years old only, the princess has shown that she can be dependable regarding matters concerning her country. Day by day, she appears to be maturing more into her role as a princess. She began to go to public events with her father, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah. In 2023, the princess went to the Polo Day charity event with the Sultan and impressed everyone with her sense of style during the event. She became the center of attention at that charity event, and videos of her went viral on TikTok. With that TikTok post, the princess further elevated her already growing popularity, and many people noticed her striking resemblance to her mother, Azrinaz Mazhar Hakim. Despite the public's fascination with her life, Princess Ameerah remained distant from her mother. In fact, Ameerah is forbidden to talk to her mother, which is why, when her mother posted about her beauty on Instagram, she never answered. Many say that we look alike. Your grace and beauty is a lil lot to handle blessed, posted her mother, desperately letting her daughter know that she is watching her from afar. This is sad, isn't it? But there should be hope for Ameerah and her mother to reconnect in the future. As it is now, being the daughter of the Sultan of Brunei entails more than just indulging in luxury and material possessions. Princess Ameerah faces significant responsibilities and must support her father and uphold the family's reputation. The pressing question on many minds is whether Princess Ameerah will seek reconciliation with her mother as she matures. Azrinaz remains separated from her children. Her sole aspiration is that they will eventually reach adulthood, gain autonomy, and choose to reconnect with her. Despite having resided in the world's most opulent palace with one of the wealthiest monarchs in the world, genuine happiness eludes her as she yearns for the opportunity to embrace her children freely. This underscores the notion that true wealth lies not in material riches, but in the ability to nurture familial bonds. Considering these circumstances, we could question whether it is excessively harsh to deny an ex-wife access to her children, but it serves as a reminder to cherish the privilege of familial connection while it is within reach. We will have to wait a couple of years before seeing an eventual reunion. But do you think Azrinaz will eventually get the relief her heart aches and hold her children in her arms? Let us know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to be first to know about our latest content.